I know. I said there'd be a video yesterday, and there wasn't because I wasn't over Plymouth, okay? Luckily, I'm over it. No, I'm not over it. I've been looking at this for 2 days. Look at the XG. Look at they've had more shots than me. Run the intro. Unbelievable. People going, oh, is he trying? Oh, I don't think he's trying, guys. I'm trying my best. I'm sorry it's not good enough, okay? If my mum and dad are watching. Well, hello, viewers. Welcome out to Glory Hunter. With me, DoctorBenjy FM. Good to see you. Hope I find you very well. You found me stressed and angry. We're going to play both games against Manchester City because the league don't matter, yo. Have I just been taken over by someone else? We, of course, have played Ajax in the last leg. We now play Manchester City in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Can I get a woo? Yes, you can. Woo! If we win the games today against City and go through to the semi-finals, it's on, viewers. If we lose against Manchester City, well, the FA Cup's gone, the league's not happening, and I've wasted how many years here? Thanks for letting me be here, everybody. Could have been at Monaco, could have won everything. Now, the problem, as you can see, for today's game is that I forgot to rest my players, but we were involved in a little bit of rotation. So this isn't quite as bad as you first feared. It's not good, though. Yes, you can hear echo and reverb. I'll address that in a minute. So McAllister can come in there. Look, Dybala can go out on that side as well. And lovely to see. This is fine. This is actually fine. I've made 2 changes. That is it. Now, the only advantage to this is that Manchester City equally have a similar fitness issue. And of course, the man from Leeds, born in Leeds, is unavailable. No, not Haaland. Calvin Phillips can't play. Haaland will be playing. He's got 53 goals in 32 starts. What's the point then? That's his Premier League record this year. 40 in 30. 40 in 30. 10 in 7 in the Champions League. Quality. No, he's good. To be fair, he's good. He's really good. Mitrovic has got 14 in 22. Which is actually quite good. And as a result, it's going to start today's game ahead of Alexander Mitrovic. The team then looks like this. Ramsdale will be in goal. Baku and Mendy flanking either side of Lacroix and Pau Torres, my hero. Bruno Guimaraes, Jude Bellingham and McAllister in the centre. Declan Rice steps up. But of course, it come on if we get a little bit of, I didn't need to refresh things. Again, him and Bruno Guimaraes probably going to play a half each. In fact, probably rather Rice first and then bring on the more creative Guimaraes later on. Dybala one side, Mudryk the other with Mitrovic through the middle. Fitness is obviously a concern here, but I don't really have a choice. This is because we played Crystal Palace 3 days ago, where we won 1-0, and Mitrovic scored in that one as well. And I forgot to make more sensible changes and or rest them. So, hello. Is he actually trying? Yes, I am trying. Okay? I'm sorry it's not good enough. I can put more players on the bench. So, see? Learning. Glory Hunter with me, DoctorBenjy FM. What a treat for the eyes. Right, here we are then. I know we're underdogs. Okay, and to be fair, yes, we have got loads of money. We have spent loads of money, but... Oh, my God. I haven't got the headphones on, but it's so loud that I can hear it through. You're getting all of it. Ready? Ready? Sing it with me, viewers. The champions. Have I had some weird reverb on this whole time? I'll turn that off. That must have been freaking you out for the first 3.5 minutes. I'm so sorry. You're probably thinking, is he in a church hall? What is happening here? Sorry, viewers. That is, of course, my bad. Right, as the Champions League music ends and my voice sounds like I no longer am a sort of bad DJ, here we go. Kevin De Bruyne, free kick. He's hit the bar. What camera is this? Sideline. Someone's getting a bit frisky with everything, weren't they? This is no. I've put it on TV. Are we on TV now? It looks weird, though. I don't know why it looks weird. It looks slightly higher than normal. Anyway, here we are then in the away game against Manchester City. Both games coming today, though. We will find out if we're in the semi-finals of the Champions League tonight as Bellingham. Ball lifted forward towards Mudryk, who is chased down by Akanji, but he keeps it well and now escapes his marker. You see Mitrovic and Bellingham lurking quite close together. Quite difficult to mark as a result, but Akanji there, you've got to say, does really well. And now comes forward Rodrigo, who actually in Football Manager is called Rodri, who's called Rodrigo. You see, they've caught me out, viewers, by changing his name from what everybody calls him. I don't know why he's not nicknamed as Rodri. No one knows. Nobody knows. Haaland, the goal scoring machine with Grealish and De Bruyne and Rodrigo, probably, unless that is, of course, the Rodrigo from Leeds, I'll be surprised. No, but here it says Rodri, viewers. So what? Anyone want to figure that out? Because I can't. Free kick. Kevin De Bruyne whipped towards the back post, headed towards goal, and we've got it clear. It's hit the bar. It's hit Aaron Ramsdale, and then we've got rid of it. But that was very, very scary. And now Ruben Diaz goes for goal. That was a little bit hopeful. And then Enzo Fernandez, I assume that is, fires just over. Yes, Enzo in game. Fernandez in this section here. The midfield are a confusing bunch, viewers. Now we're on positive because of the way we've been playing against every team. I don't want us to go in our shell too much against City. Sometimes against the bigger sides, you can be a victim of that, can't you? Thinking we don't want to push on too far, leave ourselves open. But actually, it's been really clear to me we're much better on the front foot. Unless your name's Plymouth and you're in League One. No, soon to be in League One because they're going to be relegated from the Championship. They've beaten me in the FA Cup, but I'm fine. Okay, I'm fine. Oh my God, what's he done? Oh my God, what's he done? Ederson has cocked it up, viewers. It was chaos. I was still sort of reminiscing about the Plymouth result. And meanwhile, Ederson has made a right calamity of himself and Mudryk has scored. It's lofted forward by Pau Torres. And I just thought, well, that's going to run through to the goalkeeper. It's a ridiculously big touch. And then a first-time finish of Mudryk. And it's 1-0 Newcastle. Well, that has put the Newcastle amongst the Manchester Cities, hasn't it? Great for the confidence of Mudryk going into the second half, and actually great for the confidence of the team in a game which has largely been Manchester City half chances. We'll take it. No need to change anything right now. Of course, keeping a close eye on fitness as we go through this with Rice, Bellingham, and even maybe McAllister at some stage needing to come off. You can see actually Rice, the booking as well, 6.5, not having his greatest game, but struggling to have an impact in a game like this. Oh, speaking of which, there's been a red card. Florentino Luis comes on. Rodri's been taken off, and Enzo Fernandez was sent off. The midfield, as when you just thought it could get any more confusing, viewers, has got more confusing. Now it's Florentino Luis. He's just come on, and he's shot just over the bar. City are down to 10. He'll miss the next game. This is bedlam. And I can't quite believe my energy levels. Quite stunned, viewers. Right, Gamares is going to come on then and hopefully make things tick. Isaac time. We need to start stretching this game a little bit. 10 men now. Let's try and, again, push further forward. Take advantage of this. You don't get yourself in this position very often. They've got Palmer, Grealish, Haaland up front. Foden has just come on now as well. I mean, 1-0 would be a really good result away from home, don't get me wrong, but there's more in this game for us. And if you keep Haaland quiet, we probably win the game, viewers. That's the position I think we're in now. That's Mudryk now then, bringing the ball forward carefully and gently. And this is all we've got to do now is just take our time, pick our moment. You can see the overloads that are developing now as well as the ball's played forward. There's Dybala, 2 in the middle. He's got to find one. He holds it up. The defenders don't know what to do. Oh, and Dybala's messed it up. And now Haaland and the breakaway. We were in. Foden's in for Manchester City. Ramsdale, what a save from Aaron Ramsdale. I am giddy, viewers. I can't quite believe it. Grealish is back on it again. They're breaking forward, and we've tripped him up. Lacroix there. He's going to take a booking. I don't really like the classic cynical foul, but that one, I could cheer from the rooftops, viewers. Lacroix out to Baku. This has been sensational. Into the feet of Dybala. What an enthralling contest all of a sudden, especially with City down to 10. And we are piling players forward. Flick forward. Oh, shit. Do you know what? That has got to be better. Oh, the ball there. You've got so many options. You fail to find one. Every turnover is coming to something right now. Foden into Grealish. Big chance for City. Why are we not going near? Why have we let him run through? There's loads of you there. Loads of you. I can't fathom it. We've given Jack Grealish the freedom of Birmingham. We're playing in Manchester. This is ridiculous. Grealish gets away then. He just wanders through. We're so worried about Haaland that Grealish makes the most of it. And it's the 10 men of City who made it 1-1. When teams get red cards against me, they come alive. Shout out to Plymouth. Grealish now. Again, not another one, surely. Again, the distraction of Erling Haaland clearly causing us a problem. It might be time for some fresh legs in attack as well. 12 minutes to go. Haaland's there. Oh my God, that's terrifying. Right, Mudryk, he's had a good game. Maximin's going to come on. Richarlison on the other side as well. Why not? And at right back, we've run out of substitutions. Never mind then. Throw in Cancelo deep into the City half. There's Haaland. Grealish. Lacroix gets up. Ake with a little bit too much time and space, but Ramsdale there, very, very calm, like he's watched a Bob Wilson tutorial. Very niche reference for about 3 of us that maybe watched that video when it was on VHS in the late 90s. Ball launched forward though. Isaac flicks on. Bellingham's there. Howard Bellis does really well. And all the way back to Ederson. Although the highlight is continuing. You've got to wonder then whose advantage will be given here. John Stones into City, who I've got to say, since going down to 10, have been really quite good. Bendy, I don't know what you've done. It's not, you're a professional. Railman, he's shot from there. If that had got, I'll tell you what, viewers, what is happening? Has there been a host of new animations added to Football Manager inexplicably in April? I don't know what's going on. Ramsdale, back on it then, into the feet of Pau Torres. I'm so stressed. Ball forward towards McAllister, and we keep the ball recycled in the middle again. To take an advantage back to St James's Park would be massive, and here's the chance for it. Isaac, he's got to. He has. It's 2-1. Newcastle United lead, and out of nowhere, Isaac gets the goal, comes on as a substitute for Mitrovic, and a really nice bit of team play. And the overload, you can see it happening, right? So Maximin, it's a hopeful ball up towards Richarlison, who flicks on. There's Isaac. He's played on, I think, by John Stones, and he converts, and it's 2-1 before we play back. Taking it back to Newcastle. This is great news. You can see here again, flicked on, the centre-back plays him on, John Stones in the middle, and there's Isaac, and he stays cool and calm under a lot of pressure, which is unlike him, so I'm a bit surprised. I'll tell you what, viewers, a minute to go. Are the 10 men of City tiring out? Or are they still ready for one final hurrah? As Phil Foden on that side, he's come on, he's made an impact. We've got to get the ball back and maybe even counter ourselves. But Foden into the feet of Grealish. Bendy's there to cut it out then. And now maybe a chance for us if they've committed City. Isaac, he was cut up with Stones for it. Doesn't get there. What a wonderful ball. Haaland, you are kidding me. That's not a goal. Referee. What a finish, by the way. It's not going to count. But 2-1 it remains then. And we're nearly time up here. I can't believe I'm doing a second game because I'm exhausted. Richarlison, though. Is this over yet? It doesn't feel like it's over yet. Richarlison lofted in. Edison comes and claims, and that'll be that, I imagine. Whew. Tell you what, LaCroix, but the back four, exhausted. Bellingham, knackered. McAllister too. We've got a midweek, I think we've got, maybe not even a midweek game. We've got a weekend Premier League fixture to come, but that's game over. You can see here, this was the offside for Haaland you saw just a moment ago. Way offside, actually. A couple of them were, so that's not going to count. And, wow, blimey. 2-1 though, away at the Etihad, regardless of circumstance. What a game. And you waited a day for this, but worth it, viewers, worth it. All right, we play West Ham in 3 days. A 2-day rest for all those boys? Yeah. All right, team. Interesting situation, right? Because the league I don't really care about, nor this game, to be honest. We're almost guaranteed Europe. Ourselves and Manchester United are still battling it out, but we've got 2 games in hand on them, so I'm feeling relatively confident. With City to come, it's got to be one of those games, right, where we rest pretty heavily. So that's what I'm going to do. Expect us to lose to West Ham, and I'll give you the result in just a minute. We're not talking about it. We lost 1-0. Not talking about it. All right, big news. I don't think you'll have just caught that, but I'll go over it again. Is that Jude Bellingham is out for 8 to 10 days and will miss this game against Manchester City. Fortunately, we've got those 4 midfielders, and 3 of them can still feature as Real Madrid knock out PSG. Bayern go through on penalties against Barcelona. Lewandowski's goal not enough, and of course, it now comes to now. All right, at this point, the team is beginning to pick itself. I'm going to go Mitrovic from the start again. He has been the man more so in form, I would say, than Isaac, because they've both been really good this year. Let's see then. The team, as mentioned, Guimaraes, McAllister and Rice in the middle this time. No Bellingham, which is frustrating, but we move McAllister over and bring Rice into the box-to-box, while Guimaraes will marshal things, keep it ticking over in our home game against Manchester City. What did they do in midweek? Let's just have a little look at this. Nothing. No game for them. So a full rest. Of course, they're without Enzo Fernandez. And what will that mean? So they're going to bring in Bernardo Silva. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Honestly, I'm relaxed. All right, very good at home. Let's go out. Let's play again. Oh my God, it's back again. I can hear the headphones are blasting it. Viewers. The champions. Yes. It's still going on, viewers, but I don't. Okay. Just score on the final beat, viewers. That's all I care about now. Come on. We can do this. The champions. The champions. Mitrovic. Oh, he's at the bar. He's ruined it. I got so excited. The champions. Never going to get bored. I thought I would, viewers. I thought I'd turn it off by now. Hell no. All right then, let's see how we get on. We've got the lead, of course. Keeping an eye on this City side is always going to be difficult. They've got a lot of very talented players out on the pitch. Are they playing John Stones in midfield? Is that what's happened here? Hang on. So they're playing John Stones in like a defensive midfield role, with Rodri. Is that what I'm seeing? They are doing that. And Rodri's in there as a Segundo Volante. Goodness me, okay. Well, Baku heads on. Dybala can't quite bring it down. I've got Nathan Ake at left back, of course. Played across to Bernardo Silva. We know just how good he is. Grealish as well to Cancelo. They're in behind a little bit here, but Cancelo cuts back. Ball to the edge of the box. And oh my God, he's volleyed it. Rodrigo has been fantastic for City. Wait, they're not playing Haaland. Hang on, what? Is he injured? Haaland injured? Is that what I'm seeing / hearing? He's not injured. They've just refused. They're just not starting him. He's not even tired. They've just decided not to play. I'm fine with it personally, viewers. They've got Grealish as a false 9 in a Champions League game. I don't feel like this would be happening. I'm delighted with the results. Unless Jack Grealish turns into Messi, then I think this is fine, isn't it? Kevin De Bruyne trying to link forward, or should I say Iniesta? He's got Messi inside. Oh, for the love of God. Oh, for Christ. It's 1-0 City, Kevin De Bruyne. I should not have been talking about Erling Haaland. They can bring him on. All right, encourage the boys. Come on, lads. This doesn't have to be this way. I've seen the goal. I don't need to see it again. We actually are playing pretty well. Like, City's goal there, it feels like it's come out of nowhere. A little bit has caught us off guard. If we can start to play our game, get into a bit of rhythm, again, play off Mitrovic, have McAllister getting around them a little bit, then we should be fine. But we've seen no highlights so far. Things are level, of course. No away goals. So right now, we're going to extra time and penalties, where I've got a great record. Except it's Plymouth. All right, go out there, give these fans their money's worth. I don't know if that has any impact on professional footballers, to be honest. All right, the way that Silva's playing, you could expect Haaland to come on for him maybe, and they'll switch things around a little bit. Maybe come away from the false 9, which so far, again, has worked for them. But let's just see. Ball lifted forward. Are we under that? We are. Lacroix, plenty of time and a nice first touch, and plays it to the left foot of Baku, who gives it to McAllister. And it's just about interlinking that front 3 with the 3 sitting behind them. McAllister, of course, plays a huge part in that as the ball is lofted forward to Ederson. And that is like rubbish from us, let's face it. And we know what City are likely to do here. They could launch it long, but with no Haaland, that feels like the silly thing to do. They do it anyway. Lacroix, and it's all about second balls. Bruno Guimaraes gets it flicked on, but to nobody. And now City, the speed in which they do things is ridiculous, by the way. Just even in like the Football Manager match engine, you can just see it. Rodrigo, well, that's what he did. There's someone that's like, Rodrigo, and he's gone, that's my name. All right, Baku on this far right side. At some point, we will have to think about changes, because the way the game's gone, we're not having a huge amount of impact. Oh my God, they've brought him on. Erling Haaland, he's massive, quick and scary. Anyway, Cancelo bringing it forward as well. Just the fact he's on the pitch is horrifying. Declan Rice does really well, picks it up, and now look at this, breakaway's on. We've got a bit of an advantage if we can use it. McAllister, great chance. Where's he going? Where's he? He was trying to sit in the front row. Oh my God, half an hour gone. I am terrified about Erling Haaland to the point where I'm going to actually drop Rice in a defensive midfielder just for a bit more height, a bit more presence, and try and protect those two a little bit more. With Guimaraes, okay, we've got him in there right now as the box-to-box. I'm actually going to make him slightly more attacking, that dribbling ability, the vision in the final third, and then team that with the pace of Isaac. That might just get us over the line. Again, the strikers have been pretty interchangeable, so I'm not too worried about it, but there is some logic to the decision-making. Dybala's on the free kick, lifted in, but Lacroix's there. We talk about McAllister Torres a lot. That was the other one that we saw on display there. My midfield two, by the way, Guimaraes and McAllister, are both having stinkers. This is where having a fit Jude Bellingham would have been really, really handy. And I'm going to gamble. He's not having a good game. Willock on. The pace of Joe Willock in the final half an hour might be crucial. Yes, we're losing a bit of quality, but I want him here running basically at Laporte, who should be a little tireder, you'd think. Ball lifted forward. The pace of Isaac, the pace of Willock. That's kind of what we're going with right now. Running from midfield, running beyond centre-backs if possible. Of course, we're losing that little bit of craft that we were hoping from Guimaraes, but again, he's not had a very good game. And moving in position around and round and round might not do it. Isaac, we're battling away. And now, players running. There's McAllister. If he could pull it back, he's gone for it. He's missed it. I thought he'd scored. He could have laid it in. It's Sterling Kane. I mean, viewers, just to watch it again. Oh my, I feel like there was an obvious choice and he didn't take it. All he's got to do, I can't, viewers. All he's got to do, oh my God, he's missed. He's got to score. If you're going to shoot there, he's seen the glory and he's come out with, well, a story, I guess. All right, well, encourage once again. Technically, it's 2-2, 1-0 down in the fixture. One goal either way now, and it's game over. Yes, taking McAllister off seems obvious, but I really don't want to. Baku at right back, not having a very good game. Livramento on for him, maybe. Dybala for Richarlison is like the other move that we've done. relatively frequently. I'm going to get Richarlison on the left, though, play Mudryk on the right for a complete switch-up. He's not had a great impact in the game. As the time is ticked away and we go to extra time, and I hate everything. All right, we get, of course, a few more substitutions and tired legs out there. And McAllister for Joel Linton. I mean, is that the move? Again, I know I'm losing so much creativity by doing it, but he's had such a poor game. He's barely been in it. And Joel Linton's a former striker, so his penalties must be great, he says. Worried that City are going to score before we get there. At least we've got energy now. Isaac, Willock, Joel Linton. It's not the end of the world, and especially in a tired game, when it gets a little bit like this, Liverento, again, a quick, physical player when he needs to be. This could work in our favour against a very creative City side that we might have run into the ground a little bit. And let's just see, can we then take advantage of that? So Richarlison's ball forward is really, really poor. You think of the quality that's been taken off. That's the thing I'm risking. I'm now going for energy and just seeing if the fitness of our boys can pay dividends. And of course, rotating a little bit in the last few games might be crucial too. Mudryk on the right-hand side, something that he's very unfamiliar with, as are we. Back to Livramento, who's come on and gone for it. And it's hit the post or the bar, or it's hit something, and it's come straight out to the centre-back or the defender, whoever it was, and cleared away. Haaland's come on, very little impact. Bernardo Silva, very, very quiet game for him. And at the back, things are quite tense too. Another half to go. This has been a mammoth episode of two very, very exciting games. But will we have a winner before a penalty is kicked? Viewers, into Mendy. There's Richarlison then. Lifted forward. The pace of Isaac. This is his big moment. He's got options to his right-hand side. He goes for it alone, though. He didn't really have the support. He did panic a little bit. Again, is there another change for me here? We've made 5. Is it a 6 rule if we want it? Do I have any penalty takers on the bench? I feel like we've been here before, viewers, and we know that we haven't got any good ones anywhere. No, viewers. The ones that must be good must be on the pitch. 10 minutes to go. I hope we at least get there. Otherwise, this would be heartbreak. Really, really good challenge from Rice as he steps in, but then a panicky clearance, and then there's Isaac. Chance maybe for Newcastle. Oh my God, he's blazed it. We look the more likely though, and we are more aggressive, and we are in on them. And I've got to say, and it feels a bit like this, we deserve this right now. Demand more. Final 3 minutes, not penalties, not again. Oh, God's sake. Right, I'll make the list. I'm not changing it. And I'm going to put a 6th taker on because I've panicked. Good luck, boys. Here we go again, viewers. I hate this. We're at home. Make that advantage count, whatever that means. Whatever that means. Okay, to the camera angle that we are all too familiar with. Isaac steps up and blazes it home. Well, smashes it home. I don't think you can blaze it home, but he's scored. Now Erling Haaland, the top goal scorer in Europe right now. Can he give City an equaliser? He can, of course he can. Oh. Mudryk stepping up. I'd never think of him as a penalty taker, but he's scored for me before. Mudryk, it's a good penalty. Ramsdale, mate, there's no pressure. Just be the hero. Kevin De Bruyne versus Aaron Ramsdale. I've got to back my boy. Go on, Aaron. Oh, he's such a good penalty. Tense, viewers? I am tense. I'd love to win. And we've played well. Declan Rice, captain for the day. Can he be captain? Fantastic for Newcastle here. He can. Whew, calmly slots it in the bottom right-hand corner. And now we move to Bernardo Silva's chance. Bernardo Silva for Manchester City. Crucial time to score. And does. And now every penalty kick, the pressure, the weight of expectation builds. And here's Richarlison, the Brazilian, right-footed against Ederson, the two Brazilians, and a great penalty from Richarlison, blimey. And he celebrates that with one of them, which I think we all love a bit of that. Ilkay Gundogan, the football manager, player himself. Can he score within the game? No, he can. And it stays at 4-4. And now we're at sudden death, viewers. Joel Linton, another Brazilian, has to score against his national compatriot. Joel Linton scores. Okay. Game on. Come on, Aaron Ramsdale. Come on, please. I'm so desperate. I feel like we're going to get rid of the exit of Plymouth. We're going to remove the pain I've suffered from. Who's stepping up? Who is it? It's Phil Foden, the youngster. He's too young. You've got experienced professionals in this team, Manchester City. Aaron Ramsdale. Oh, he scored. We continue. I really did build that up as well. I was so excited. Joe Willock. Not that young anymore. Came on as a substitute, remember. Joe Willock. Oh, it's a great penalty. Pressure back on Manchester City. Viewers. With me. Do it with me. Oh, calm. I'm relaxed. Come on, Aaron. Do this now. Laporte, a centre-back. What's he doing here? Is he lost? Number 4 for Manchester City to keep them in it. Oh, it's never ending. It's been 12 perfect penalties. And now it's Pau Torres, my left-footed Spaniard. Come on, Pau. Come on, pal. Feel the power. Yes, come on. Come on. I'm so invested. I'm so invested. Come on, Aaron Ramsdale. Who is it? Which no name is next for the penalty shootout? Come on. So who have you got left? Florentino Luis. Florentino Luis. You just feel like a man that's going to miss it. Please. He slots it home. This could go on all night. It's a good job YouTube don't have a maximum video length because this is insane. Mendy, come on, my man, please. Left-footed. It's a great penalty. It's been 15 penalties converted back to back. Just when you thought the first half of the first leg or whatever, the first game can get more exciting. We're still here. We're still in this. And this is our chance to win it. Aaron Ramsdale again. Akanji steps up this time. He does not strike me as a penalty taker. He really doesn't. Come on, Aaron. Oh, he's just plonked it in. Oh, it's never going to end. Livramento, right-footed. Come on, my boy. Please. Livramento scores. And this goes on forever, I think. I don't know what to title this. How can I make it sound dramatic without giving it away, viewers? What did I do? I don't know what I did, but I did something. Ederson, to keep them in it. The goalkeeper. Keeper versus keeper. He's missed it. Aaron Ramsdale's the hero. Ederson's the loser. Newcastle United are into the semi-finals of the Champions League, and I don't have much voice left. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Wowzers, viewers. Have you seen the like of it before? I mean, not for a long time. And we go through, and I don't remember who will play, but it's someone. It's Liverpool next. But we're through, and I'll see you for another one. Thank you for watching, folks. Newcastle beat Manchester City. My voice, I'm so hoarse now. I don't know what's happened. I'll see you soon, viewers. Take care. Can't believe we lost to West Ham.